Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today, as you can see, I've got all my roller mowers that I own, well me and my dad own, if that makes sense. So we've got the new Hater 41 Pro, which has only been released last March I'm guessing, well so I got told. The Beast, the Honda Pro roller mower, and that's the which one's that? HRH 536. Jay, if you're watching this, yes, I do like these mowers. I know you love these. And then over there we've got the old Hater. And then over here we've got the Mountfield roller mower. So what used to happen is, because obviously I work with my dad, well I own my own little company and my dad owns his little company. So my dad brought this off a customer for £50, and it's really quick drive wise, and it's only been last week that it packed in. So tell you why, this just all came loose and broke. This thing here has just totally just came off, and that's happened second time. The drive has just gone, there's no drive left on it, and you start it and it runs for 10 minutes and then it just dies and it won't start until a couple of hours after. So my dad had this old Hater that I used to use all the time as a roller mower. So I used to use that as my little lawns that I used to use with my roller, and this because me and my dad used to share this big mower for the big lawns that I had. And yeah, I wouldn't say this mower is very child friendly because it's very heavy. I think it's 60 kilograms. The handlebars don't move. I've found it hard to start at times. Sometimes it has its sessions where it's really easy to start, and then other times it'll just be there for 10 minutes. So then the drive has gone very slow on it, but it has picked up recently in the last week, so it is okay now, but we are still going to sell it on eBay. So if you're looking for a roller mower, a Hater mower, that's over there. This is just probably going to be going for the scrap man because I won't even get close to 20 pence towards it. So I went out and brought this, the Hater 41 Pro, because if any of you guys, pro gardeners, were at Saltex, you will know that they are bringing a new one out, and they still have Honda engines, but they have I can't think of the letters, but I'm going to just say GCV 135. These are GCV 160 engines, so they are downgrading the power on the 41, which I don't quite agree with because I think it's perfect size engine for the size of mower, but that's not up to me. So if you want to see the differences between the old 41 and the new 41, go check out my last video that will be up on the same day that I upload this. So yeah, but what my point I'm saying is, the reason why I love Haters is because just certain things against the Honda. So certain things, the barrier here, which yes you do have on the Honda, which is probably a bit easier to lift with the Honda than probably this, but it's still about the same. But this handle here makes it very easy to put your hand there and then your hand there. Looking on the Honda, you haven't got a handle there to pick up, so really all you've got is, if it was a two-man lift, you'd have somebody at the end lifting it and then somebody down here lifting it here. So the reason what I like about the Hondas and not too keen on the Haters, so what is going to happen is, now I have got more clients that obviously want stripes and want roller mowers. I'm going to get the new 48 Pro next year in February or March. I know it's coming out in the end of November, but I'm going to get that in March, and then obviously then I won't have to borrow any of my dad's tools. But look, again, going back to, because they have the similar features on the 48 as they do the 41. This Honda engine down here is very, very good. I've had a lot of Hondas and I've never ever seen one of them go bust. These are very small engines. For the 41, it's brilliant. For the 48, not good. So I think on the 48 and the 56, they should have that engine on the 48 and 56, or even a Kawasaki engine, whichever one. But they used to have the same engine on here on the 48, but now the new ones, if you went to Saltex, you'd know they have GCV 170 engines. So they have upped the power a bit, but I don't think it'd be very good in the wet, but then again, we'll see. So the features that I like about the Honda and don't like about the Hater. One of them is here, you have a grip, I'd say an 80% grip, that it does move about a bit when you move, and when you lift it as well, it does lift up sometimes. Honda doesn't have that, I quite like that. Same mesh cover that I believe is to draw suction to the back of the bag, same on this one. Also, you have, you have this bag, the gap here is smaller on the Haters than the gap on the Honda. So obviously the Honda can bag a lot more because the chute is bigger. Can't really see clearly because it's a bit blocked. But another thing with the 48 that I'm not so keen on, but it's just a personal thing, you have your BBC system here on the Haters. So you have your BB system there, and then you pull that back and away you go. This one has obviously got a BBC system, but this one, instead of having it there and pulling it back, which you're coming back towards you, this one, you're pushing that button down and away you go, so you're ready then to go forward. Then with this one, you're pulling it back towards you, then going forward, if that makes sense to anybody. So you'd have that in there, and then that there to go. Which I say, you know, it's petty great, but it's to what I like about the Honda and don't like about the Haters. Obviously this is a 21-inch cut, Haters is a 19-inch cut, but I find the smaller it is, the less heavier it is. That's another good thing on the Haters. They have they're very light, the Haters are, even the new ones. These are really heavy. So yeah, that's all I have to say really on these rolling mowers. But yeah, this one, I don't recommend the Mountfields. And I don't know if they do these anymore because this is 2003 model, so it's older than me. So I don't think they do them anymore. But I know they do Atco's, which I got told is Mountfield but painted green. So yeah, so I think they still do them, but they're now called Atco instead of Mountfield. I know they do still do the big Mountfields, which my dad used to have, but I've never really liked Mountfield. I've always loved Hater and Honda, but what I don't like about the Hondas as well, which beat the Haters for me, the Haters nowadays have an easy wash port, so you'd have your engine running, so your blades turning, and then you'd connect your hose up and then water through to clean it out. Hondas don't have that, even the latest Hondas. Also on the Hondas, you don't have a split roller, which you do on here. Don't know whether you can see. So you can't see without me turning it over. The cameraman just gives me the thing in a minute. I can show you under here. The split roller. There is your split roller, so when you turn it stops marking. Sorry about that. So that's supposed to stop marking, which the Honda doesn't have, so it does mark in wet grass. So yeah, that is my review really on the Honda against Hater. So Jay, if you're watching, you asked why I prefer the Haters to the Hondas, now you know. So thanks guys for watching. I hope you like and subscribe and all that good stuff and share. And yeah, I hope to see you soon in a new video. Bye.